Alright, as promised, we are going to get into the PlayStation 2 collection. Be prepared, it's gonna be a long time. I might just have to just show them and not speak to get through all of them, but we'll start up first. I don't even know where I'm gonna be able to put all this stuff. If you couldn't read the writing, that's Samurai Legend Musashi. If I'm not butchering the name, probably not. Castlevania Curse of Darkness. That game doesn't get its just due because Lament of Innocence was amazing. Legaia 2, which is awesome. Underrated RPG right here. If you've never played these, play them. Play them. Alright. Def Jam Fight for New York. The only bad thing about that game is DMX wasn't in it. And I know why DMX wasn't in it. Because you know, they tried to shortchange the man. So I get why he, you know, I only get the man 2 cents. So I have to change the insert on this or the case. But it's a game called Shifters. I saw it for cheap. It was $4.99, so I ended up picking it up. But I gotta change the cover art on it. I guess I was a little lazy in that regard, so sorry about that. Ghost Hunter. Another good gem if you haven't played it. Very, very good gem. You'll probably see a lot of RPGs. Wild Arms, Autocode F, Chaos Legion. Man, Capcom, please make an update or a remaster of this game. Please. Chaos Legion is amazing. Amazing. You know? In some retrospects, it's about as good as Devil May Cry, if not better. You know? Somehow I had a PS3 game in the mix. It was Ni no Kunai, but Shadows of Destiny. That pretty much goes with the Shadow Hearts and all that, so. Art the Lad in the Darkness. I always gotta love-hate with Art the Lad. I mean, in retrospects it's okay, but then sometimes it's not, so. Suikoden 3. Like I say, y'all probably see a lot, and I mean a lot of RPGs coming through, in and out. Samurai Champloo. I like this. I brought this. I saw it. I got it for like 20-something bucks, but I like the anime. But I looked recently online. That one's going for quite a bit. Legends of Wrestling. I told y'all I was a wrestling fan back in the day. Not so much these days, but back in the day, yeah. Ooh, a good one right there. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Capcom, please bring that to modern day consoles as well. I mean, it's just like they made that gem and just said to heck with it. Mega Man X Command Mission. Enough said. You know why I got the game, all right? And that's actually a pretty good RPG too, if you haven't played it. Romancing Saga. Square Enix at a time was my favorite RPG company. It has since been taken over by Atlas and the Persona people. And speaking of the Personas, Persona 3. So I'm sorry. It's just, it is what it is. You know, Xenosaga Episode 1. This is one hard game. I did beat it, but I never had the galls to go back through it and play it again. But man, talk about a tough game. Suikoden 4. Is that complete? Yes, it is. Okay. It is complete. I didn't know if I had that complete or not. I thought one of the personas, I didn't. Aqua Teen, Hunger Force, Zombie Ninja Pro Aim. M-rated, I was like, yeah, I'll try that one out. My insert is all kinds of jacked on this, but it was a anthology, and it was $14.99 when I brought it, and it did have the book and everything. It's just the insert is crap. So if I find me an insert, it'll be almost like a brand new game, and I can't fix it that way. Never beat this game. I've beaten every Contra except for Legacy of War, because Legacy of War was crap. I've never beaten this game. It's that difficult to me. I even beat Contra 4 on a DS. I cannot beat that game for whatever reason. Ape Escape number 2. Now this was a fun game, you know. It's pretty fun. Galactic Wrestling Ultimate Muscle. But this isn't the one that I want. I have it, but this is not the one that I want. I'm frantically looking for the GameCube version. Frantically. I mean, if I can find it, you know, that'll be awesome. But if I can't, you know, that I'm just, I can't find it. So it's somewhat frustrating to me. I'm trying to find it though. State of Emergency Part 2. You know, a lot of games was trying to, you know, do that whole Grand Theft Auto, you know, hey, we can top that, but no game really was able to kind of top it. Beautiful Joe 2. Like I said, I have that on the GameCube. And I got the first one on the GameCube, but they're in really kind of piss poor condition. So, the BMX, Triple X, and I promise you guys, I did not get this because of the nudity. It was aching to kind of what's that game? Tony Hawk's, and I was kind of big into Tony Hawk's back in the day, so that's why I got it. I did not get it for the nudity. I promise. I promise. Just like I didn't get, you know, Dead or Alive, Extreme Beach Volleyball, all versions for just to see women in their bikinis. I mean, I'm just gonna say that I did not get that for that. Giants Citizen Kabuto. Gungrave was, the controls was kind of wonky, but it's an alright game. Jade Cocoon Part 2. We have Metal Slug 4 and 5 combined in one. Yeah, Jesus. Be trying to get them in the to where they're not glaring everywhere. We still got a whole big old box. Tulip. This game is hilarious, and I'm gonna stream this one day actually, because I can. All I have to do is put it on my PlayStation 2. I mean, PlayStation 3. My PS3 can play PS2, PS1 games. Y'all need to see that game. That game is fun. It really is. Deus Ex, the first one, The Conspiracy. A lot of people only know it from its recent exposure from the Deus Ex games, but it's been around for a while. Fight Night. Because I used to play my co-workers from Harris in this all the time. and the soundtrack was just, it was the best. So yes, I do own a few sports titles. Yeah, I'm not crazy about the sports, but I mean, I do have a few of them. Fight Club, Castlevania, Laments of Innocence. Soundtrack on this is awesome, man. I used a song from this game in my Wii and Wii U, in my Wii and Wii U reveal. So, yep. Let's see. I have Lancer, Heritage of War, Atlas. Saw this. Had never played it before. Case is a little bit beat up, but I tried to keep it. I mean, all the insert, the stuff that's supposed to be inside the case is in there. So I try to keep it as best upkeep as I can. Because, you know, it's always better to have all the inserts and stuff in case you want to get rid of it or somebody else want it. So we're gonna keep going. It's Primal. Man, I tell you, I'm gonna have stuff all around me. Nano Breaker. I want to see what this game is about and the story, because I wrote a book called The Nano Hunter that has several different parts to it, and I wonder if my ideas is like that. If it is, they're gonna think I robbed it from that, but which I can guarantee you I did not. It was all original from me. That's what I do. If I'm not gaming, most times I sit and I write. A lot of people don't know that aspect about me, but I do write quite a bit. Wrote a couple of love stories. Wrote my little. That's my own version of a superhero. Is the Nano Hunter. People have been telling me I should publish it, but I ain't never went and done it. Shadow Hearts Covenant. That's more keeping on with the Shadow Hearts. I'm telling you guys, RPG people, if you like RPGs, play it. If they was to ever remaster those, man, I'd be all in. This is also another good, hilarious kind of RPG. Okagi the Shadow King. That's actually on the PlayStation Store, and you can actually buy it. And it got trophies and everything, and it got 1080p HD. This is a rare kind of insert or whatever, and I wanted to get this, but it didn't. I'm missing some of it. One day I'm gonna buy this and make it whole, but for now I only got parts of it, not all of it. Neo Geo Battle Coliseum. I like fighting games. I probably wouldn't like them as much if I didn't have a friend named Antoine that obsesses over fighting games. I mean, I like Street Fighter, but I wouldn't have branched into all the other versions. Wild Arms 5. Resident Evil Dead Aim. I like Resident Evil as well, so it is what it is. The best soundtrack in all of video games right here. Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Hours and hours upon hours of just driving around listening to the music. Oh, sticking with the Persona 4. Gotta love those Personas, man. Those Personas are just awesome. Now create profile too. Like I say, you're gonna see a lot of RPGs. It is what it is, man. That's my favorite genre. For the most part, I love RPGs. Have I beaten all my RPGs? No. But most of them I have. One of them that I'm about to show you that's coming up next that I see, I'm kind of heartbroken that I have never beaten it yet. because it's such a good game and such a good story. I got really, really far, and my PS3 crapped out on me, and so I stopped. I had beaten the bad guy in that, and we were going to do something, and then the game just crapped out on me. But Dragon Quest VIII is a brilliant game. So, for anybody that doesn't have it, I have it on the 3DS as well. Magna Carta. I like Magna Carta 2 that's on the Xbox 360. I've never played this one, but it's developed by Atlas, so it can't be all that bad. But Magna Carta 2 that was developed was awesome. Maximus, the Army of Zen, Capcom. Most of the time, if I see Capcom or if I see, Atlas, most times I'll try to get it. Tales of Laginia. Great game right here. Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga is a great game. Try it. You like Persona, you'll like that. I promise you. There's 2 parts to that game too. Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. Seven Samurai 20XX. Summoner 2. I told you guys I had like the summoners. I don't know where, but I knew I had them. Naruto Uzumaki. I'm sorry, Chronicles. I haven't really played it on the PS2. Most of my Naruto games was played on the 360 and stuff like that. We're still going along. We still got a whole lot more up in this box. And this is only box number 1 of 2. So, like I say, we're going to be here a minute. Mega Man X-Men Legends. I got Mega Man on a brain. Maybe because I'm looking at him in my shirt. Jingai, the Forsaken City. Mace Griffin, the Bounty Hunter. Nothing really special about that at all. Cool Dark Lineage. It makes me think of that game that's coming on the PS5. I'm drawing a blank on it, but Unreal Tournament. This is fun. I wonder what happened to this game too. I used to love Unreal Tournament. Take that chainsaw gun and just chop people's heads off. Y'all say what y'all want. I don't care. Y'all say what you want. I love this game. It's hard as all get out, but I love it. So, it's actually pretty cool for a 50 Cent game. I know 50 Cent, the artist, ain't all that great, but I mean, his game was pretty good. Tekken Tag Tournament. Urge of Service. I got it all the way at the end and never beat that game. Shining Force Neo, which is complete, which is awesome. Ring of Red. Edward, I think you would like this one because of that DS game that you like, that's tactical, that you play. I forget the name of it, but you were looking for it for a long time, and I think you finally found it. But Edward, you would probably like that Ring of Red game. 25 to life, yo. I'm doing 25 to life. It's another one that tried to, do the whole Grand Theft Auto. We are better than Grand Theft Auto. I ain't got no comments on that game. But it does have a song from DMX in it, so I give it plus. Rest in peace, DMX. Suikoden Tactics. This is also fun. But I kind of like the tactics games, Final Fantasy Tactics and stuff like that. I've grown to like them. Simpsons Road Rage. I don't know what all the rage is about this game. I mean, I played it because a lot of people are praising it. It wasn't for me. My favorite Simpsons game is still going to be the one that was made on a 360 and PS3 called The Simpsons Game. That game was awesome and it was hilarious. And I wonder why they never brought it to modern consoles or remastered it. A huge miss in my opinion. They remaster and everything else. Why can't you remaster that Simpsons game? Cyclone filter, dark mirror. The first two Cyclone filters were awesome. The third one kind of went off the rails just a tad, but I ain't here to judge it, I promise. True Crime, Streets of LA. The Getaway. Now, like I say, everybody gotta kind of capitalize off of that Grand Theft Auto, Jet Li Rise to Honor. I always say they never made a proper martial arts kind of title, but I seen one somewhere on some stream. I think maybe it was the PlayStation or it could have been the Series X stream that I saw that they had some kind of game where you're a martial artist and you actually do martial arts. There's so much potential in that. Like, I'm gonna play it. Like, I like this game called Stranglehold. That was on the 360 and the PS3. That game was awesome. And it deserves exposure too. Weapon Cell Tactics. Can't really tell you about this game because I hadn't played it. But it was an RPG. Saw it was probably cheap. And I ended up getting it. So, Dot Hack Volume 3. I got all the Dot Hacks, pretty much. Dot Hack Volume number 1. Hey, the sequel to the song or theme that I'm listening to right now. Final Fantasy X and X2. It's not a bad game, but that game pisses me off. And I'm going to tell you why it pisses me off. I did everything in that game to the T because I wanted to get that final ending. The only thing that I didn't do was I let somebody steal something off of a carriage. Like I let one barrel get stolen off the carriage. And because of that, I got a 99% and I couldn't watch the ending. Like, are you serious? I did everything. But because somebody stole one itsy bitsy little package off of a thing that I was supposed to protect, I can't get the true ending. That soured me. It really did. Bully was awesome. I mean, I like Bully. I wouldn't mind if they made Bully. Modern day consoles. Devil May Cry. But it is on the PlayStation Store if you wanted to get it on the PlayStation Store. See, look at that. Free advertisement, Sony. I advertised your store twice. Resident Evil Outbreak. Hey, that Devil May Cry, the original one, blew my mind when I first played it. I mean, I couldn't get over the fact that you knocked the enemy into the air and then you could shoot him while he was in the air. I mean, they had so many sick combos in that game. It was ahead of its time. That and Onimusha, Warlords. I love both of those. Ed, and Eddie. Silent Hill number 3. I must admit, I like Resident Evils. Silent Hills is a different breed for me. I've not beaten a single Silent Hill a day in my life. Not part 1, not part 2, not any of them. The only Silent Hill that I beat was the PT demo that got canceled. So, it is what it is. Headhunter Redemption. Devil Summoner 2, Shimigami Tensei. That's another pretty good game if you haven't played it before. Bloody Roar 4. I do like my fighters. Mega Man S7. Come on, man. Really? Mega Man X7 isn't all that great. It's not terrible, but it isn't great either. It's somewhere in between. Yes, if you love Mega Man, you'll like it. If you don't, then you'll probably be like, man, this game is awful. And I don't blame you if you say the game is awful. I will not hold it against you. We are still digging through this box. We're getting, I can see the bottom of it. But we still got quite a ways to go. Blood Rain Part 2, which I need to make complete. Mega Man X8. Enough said. I like Jack and Dax, and that's the games. I mean, they are fun. Super Dragon Ball Z. I got quite a few Dragon Ball Z games. Which I also have Dragon Ball, the Kakarot game. This is in horrible condition, but it's Metal Gear Solid 3. And it's part of the collection that they had. I want to say I have another copy of this. If not, then I'm definitely going to have to get me another copy of that. Because that's horrible. Art of Fighting Anthology. Terry Bogard is the man. Rayman 2 Revolution. Yes, I did purchase this. I did. And I think I purchased it because it's an RPG. Yeah. So, probably more of the girl variety RPG or something, but hey, I'm eclectic. You know, I go outside the box. I mean, you know, hey, it is what it is. Monster Lab. And Champions Return to Arms. We are still in box number 1. I am going to kill the recording right here though, because I don't want it to go too long. So for right now, I'm still in box number 1. This is the PS2 showcase kind of deal. I'm still in like I said, I'm still in box number 1. So